It's 7:30 a.m. in Glendale, Arizona, and I'm waiting for it to stop raining so I can go for a ride. It was raining fairly hard about an hour ago, but it's just drizzling now, so I'm going to go give it a try. I'll go back and put on a jacket. Well, I made it over to McDonald's, which is only a couple of blocks away, in the drizzle, but I'm going to wait it out. I had some coffee, ate a McDonald's breakfast, and now, about an hour or so later, look how beautiful it is. It's a beautiful 62 degrees here in Peoria, Arizona, a suburb of Phoenix, and it'll get up to 74. You can see how cold it was this morning when I started out by looking at my knee. I'm wearing long pants for the first time this season. I've lived in Arizona for a very long time, so I have very thin blood and I get cold easy. Let's turn into Sundance Park. You can see some puddles from the rain this morning, but it really didn't rain very much. Beautiful Arizona skies. Excuse me, I need to do a quick pit stop. I'll be right back. And now we're back on the road. I'm going to be heading west. I got a comment a couple of days ago from someone in Argentina in Spanish, and it reminds me that I want to practice my Spanish. Stay with me. I learned basic Spanish in high school back in Minneapolis, but I really didn't get a chance to practice it until I moved out to Arizona and California. And then I really didn't use it for years and years, until just a few years ago when I decided I wanted to try again. Now there's a particular etiquette to speaking Spanish with people here in Arizona and in California, and that means you don't just walk up to someone who looks like they speak Spanish and start speaking Spanish, because that's kind of insulting. If you hear them speak Spanish and they seem cheerful enough, you can say, Quiero practicar mi español. I was at a party a few years ago and met some people who spoke Spanish because they were from Spain. So I asked if I could practice, and they were kind enough to talk to me in Spanish, and they told me that I have a Mexican accent. And it really does make sense. Most of the people who practice conversational Spanish with me here are from Mexico. I gave up trying to learn the correct grammar and tenses and things like that, so here's what I'll often say. Cuando me vivo en California, hay muchas personas que se habla español solamente. Entonces me habla con mis amigos del simpático español. Yes, I know that's just awful Spanish, but people who speak Spanish understand, and actually, they're kind to me and smile, and I like that. By the way, for those of you who don't even speak basic Spanish, what I was trying to say was that when I lived in California, there were many people who only spoke Spanish, and they were nice, and they spoke to me. And the term most commonly applied to me was gabacho, which is kind of like a gringo. And that's exactly what I am, con los ojos azules, blue eyes. Sometimes it really would tickle these people that I spoke Spanish. Claro que sí. All of the people at the Jack in the Box where I stopped for coffee speak both Spanish and English, and they know me, so They've been kind enough to help me practice my Spanish. And here's my latest phrase, soy fuerte, which means I'm strong, and I am. And I owe it all to that wonderful, fresh brewed coffee at Jack in the Box, and the nice people who work there. And speaking of which, I think it's time for a coffee break. Thanks for riding along with me. See you next time. Hasta mañana.